Hello people, this is Ryder here with the review of the Yokai Watch Shadowside DX Yoseiken holder. So yeah, I think since actually the original, no, I want to say, I don't remember, but, no, I don't know. I don't remember Yokai Watch's history with holders. I know the Elda had holders for the arcs. I think that's why I'm getting it confused. But, yeah, we have a holder for the Yoseikens, to which, yeah, we're getting more. So the contents of this include the Yoseiken holder itself, and the Yoseiken of the Fudo Raimeiken Fudo Myo-O version, I think is what its name is. The Wikia has everything translated, so it's really hard for me to follow. Anyways, I'm taking a look at the holder itself. This is honestly one of my favorite holder toys. I think for Kamen Rider fans, this is definitely like similar to something like the full bottle holder, but I think this is definitely a lot better. Like, again, I like how this carries the same colors or color scheme as the Yokai Watch Ogre, because you can see from here, like, just the beautiful injected glitter inside the translucent black plastic. And like, this holder is really unique. I don't even think there's supposed to be a clip and such. I thought there was supposed to be, but no, it's just like this. And like, it hooks really well to your, whatever you're wearing and such. And I'm like, I really like this dragon mold. Like, or it's either a dragon or like an Oni or something, but I really like this overall. It's really nicely done. Like the metallic blue gem at the head or the forehead, like, it's really good looking. It honestly looks like Garl at some angles, honestly. And then last but not least, we have our slots for the Yoseikens, to which I think they're kind of weird, but I get why they did it the way they are. So like, as you can see, the top ones are on like the right, and the bottom ones are on the left. But as you can see from here, we have specific slots for the Yoseikens, color-coded and with their individual symbols, which I think is really cool. Which means we can take, the Fudo Raimeiken and simply slide in like so, and like, it's really solid overall. Like, this thing won't fall out, which is really neat. Like, this thing locks in overall. And then taking the Fudo Myo-O version, like, it's really cool overall. Obviously, you don't have to put them in the specific slots, but obviously I want to do that, because why wouldn't you do that? Because the colors obviously correlate and such. But yeah, it's just also really satisfying to like insert the Yoseikens into here. Like, it's really neat. And this is how this is going to build up. But we're actually going to bring this back for every review, because why not? So, taking a look at the Fudo Raimeiken Fudo Myo-O version. As you can see from here, this is actually an upgraded version of the Fudo Raimeiken from the previous release. As you can see, Fudo Myo-O which is, I think, from my quickly read, like a dark version of Fudo Myo-O. But as you can see from here, like, like, these like parts have been added. A proper like ring got added, or a ring got added and such, which actually is kind of helpful, because then it reduces the issue of like paint scratching. And then the back is actually where things are different. Oh, spoilers there. But obviously because at this point the Elda has completely released and such. This mark right here is actually for the Elda. Because there is a YFC chip in here, which allows you to use this in like Yokai Watch 4, I think. I don't know what games this is supposed to be compatible for, but I think there's a lot. But I just really like how they handled the YFC chip sticker. It's actually really cool. It's kind of why with like these ones they started packing them in like, you know, those like silver bags and such, so then you can't just take the box and like scan it and such, that you had to like open it up, because the silver bag basically cancels out the like connection with whatever NFC thing there is and such. But yeah, like comparing it with the original Fudo Raimeiken, I think, oh, I mean they got rid of paint here for some reason, but like other than that, the proportions are basically the same. I want to say this one's a bit darker, but obviously as you can see, they obviously had to make it a lot larger because of this. But overall, like, pretty cool upgrade, honestly. I think, though, you can definitely say this is going to be disappointing, but oh well. So it's compatibility with the Yokai Watch Ogre. Yeah, it's the exact same thing. Which I'm pretty sure is obviously accurate to the show. But I can definitely see people being upset that's not different. But overall, what I think about this set, one of my favorite holder sets, honestly. Like, it doesn't, I know it doesn't do much because this thing, again, is the exact same sound as this one. So basically it kind of just makes this one obsolete, but at the same time though, like, this is supposed to pose as an upgraded version of this one, so, and I don't mind it because, you know, it actually gives like consistency with the next few Yoseikens that are getting released, so I appreciate that, because obviously there's a toy we skipped out on that I didn't mention. Two technically, but I love this holder. The design of this holder is really cool. Sorry. Excuse me. But the holder, this is one of my favorite holders ever from Bandai. Like, this is really cool. Like, because, you know, I felt like Kamen Rider ones have been a lot more simplified, and like I feel like they're kind of more boring. So just to have this one, so this one was 2019. I mean, at that time we had like the Ride Watch holders, so I can't really count that. But like, I'll say like since Reiwa, they've been kind of like dwindling down. Honestly, the last one I thought was pretty neat was the Hisatsu holders from Saber. But I think for like just traditional holders, this one's probably one of my favorites. It's true, like the colors, really like it does what it's supposed to do really well, and it actually holds everything. And again, I think the inclusion of the Fudo Raimeiken Fudo Myo-O job version is pretty cool. I really do like this upgraded look and such. But yeah, I think finding it in the aftermarket, alright. This was originally retailed for around $15, but I don't know what its aftermarket price is. Again, I got it in a lot, but I'm gonna assume at least like $20 and up and such. But yeah, now I had to do this review, so this is Ryder, and I love you people. Bye.